Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Before we begin, I'm just going to show you 3 different maps which explain exactly how reflexology works. If you wish to skip this section, the timestamps are below. On screen now is a traditional reflexology map showing the different regions that connect to different parts of the body. This next diagram shows the 5 vertical zones which run from the toes, down the feet, and all the way up through the body to the head. And last but not least, when we add horizontal zones, the foot becomes a full grid. Together with the vertical lines, this helps us understand how reflexology can bring balance to the entire body. Let's now begin today's session, starting with a nice hot foot cleanse. I always like to begin my reflexology with a welcoming touch. Not only does this part of the treatment feel relaxing, it allows the client to get used to my touch, calms their nervous system, and prepares them for a deeply relaxing treatment. To begin this deeply relaxing session, I'm just applying some oil, nice and slowly, warming up the foot, stimulating over 7,000 nerve endings, preparing the foot for deeper work. I'm beginning the reflexology by holding into the solar plexus in the middle of the ball of the foot. This point is used at the start of the treatment to encourage relaxation and bring the nervous system into balance. This is a really wonderful point to hold if you're suffering with anxiety or stress. Using a thumb walking technique, which is the most common technique used in reflexology, I'll begin with the big toe, which corresponds with the head and brain. And please don't worry about my client's toes scrunching up. They were extremely relaxed in a deep sleep, and because of this, you may notice their foot jump. We also have the thyroid across the base of the big toe, the pineal gland just above, and the pituitary gland in the centre of the big toe. So just by working on the big toe, we're helping to balance so many important systems that regulate sleep, hormones, growth, metabolism, and so much more. Because of all these wonderful benefits, I like to spend at least a couple of minutes on the big toe. I'll then work on all the remaining toes, which connect to the sinuses, the eyes, and the ears. Really wonderful for anyone suffering with sinus congestion or ear and eye infections. I then finish the toes, pressing into the top of each one, stimulating those 5 vertical zones that run all the way up to the head. I'll then work across and up the line that runs below the big toe. This area is still the thyroid. Such an important area as it releases hormones that help with energy levels, metabolism, heart rate, body temperature, and growth. In short, it helps decide how fast or slow your body runs. So again, just a really powerful region of the foot to spend some time working on, especially if you knowingly have an under or overactive thyroid. This is definitely somewhere you'll want to focus on. I'll now work my way across the ball of the foot. This area reflects the lungs, the shoulders, the chest, and on the right foot, the liver. If you've been suffering with any congestion or chest infections, then this is a really great area to spend some time working over until you can feel the tension start to melt away. Some nice slow thumb openers feel really good inside the ball of the foot, just to open up the chest, the lungs, and help with breathing. If you're suffering with any tension in the shoulders, then you'll want to work this area just below the little toe. It often feels quite crunchy, which is perfectly normal. Again, just work this as many times as you need to until it starts to release. As I transition from one zone into the next, I'm beginning to thumb walk over the very top of the digestive system. Here we have the liver, the stomach, the pancreas, and on the right foot, the gallbladder. Working slightly further down into the arch of the foot, the kidneys and the adrenals are located here. I often find that in my clients who've been suffering with high stress levels, the adrenals will be extremely blocked. Not everyone knows that the adrenals are located on top of the kidneys, and they release hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol, which are two of the main stress hormones. The bladder is located just here, below the kidneys and the adrenals. If you don't drink much water or high levels of alcohol, then this can feel quite tender to work across. Working my way across to the outer edge of the foot, I'm now working across the ascending colon, also known as the transverse colon, as well as the small intestines. If you're suffering with constipation, IBS, bloating, or any other gastrointestinal condition, then it's really beneficial to work up the colon and then across. And as you'll see later, we'll work the colon on the left foot in the opposite direction, as we must always work in the same natural way of the body's systems. As I reach the heel of the foot, I'm now working on the pelvis and the lower body. For a variety of reasons, it's very common for lower back pain to be presented in most people I treat. With day-to-day life, demanding jobs, physical work, and injuries, the lower back can often be an area of trouble. So by working the heel and sending signals all the way up through the body, this can really help to alleviate those pains. The spine runs the whole length of the inside of the foot. So when I've finished working on the lower back, I like to just do a couple of thumb walks all the way up the spine and pay attention to any areas that feel particularly blocked. Once I've nearly finished on this foot, I like to work through those 5 vertical zones that we saw earlier in the diagram. Starting at the side of the big toe, I'll thumb walk all the way up, and I'll repeat this for all 5 lines. One final hold into the solar plexus and a nice press on each toe pad will then complete the right foot. I'll be repeating the same sequence on the left foot. The techniques are exactly the same. The only real adjustment that I'll make will be on the colon. As explained earlier, we have the ascending colon in the right foot and the descending colon in the left foot. So I'm not going to narrate through this section. You can simply watch and relax. To finish today's reflexology, I like to work both the feet together. This will include some nice slow strokes to the top and the bottom of the feet, some slow thumb circles all the way up, some gentle toe holds, and some controlled rotation of the ankles and feet. For anyone who has made it this far into the video, I just want to say a huge heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who is giving support to my small channel, watching the videos, commenting, subscribing. It truly means the world to me, and I honestly wish I'd created this platform sooner. I've been a therapist for 16 years now. It's been my full-time practice, and I've had my own business for just over 7 years. And being a therapist and everything holistic is truly it's my passion, it's my calling, it's my purpose, it's everything. Honestly, just everything to me. So to just be able to share, whether it's a relaxing session or an educational, or just maybe a quick tip, a well-being tip, anything I can share on here to relax you, inspire you, educate you, just thank you for being part of this community. I cannot wait to see it grow, and I would love for you to be part of that. I really hope that you have enjoyed today's session. If you'd like to learn how to do reflexology on your own feet or hands, then I do have a self-reflexology video for both hands and feet on my channel. So just go and check those out, and then you can understand and receive the many, many benefits of reflexology firsthand. So once again, just thank you so much for watching. Any questions, just pop them in the comments below. I'll always make sure that I reply to every single one. Look after yourself, and I hope to see you again in the next one.